Welcome to Watch of the Week here on Caseback. This is a series of brief reviews and previews of recently introduced timepieces. It's not a commercial, so you will hear my unfiltered reaction, my unfiltered opinion, and our guest in this week is... Imagine an old coin and there is your 925 sterling silver, so 925 parts silver per thousand, and therefore the material of choice back in the 19th century. Silver is softer than steel, softer than gold, evolves a strong patina if not treated correctly, and it was a common watch material in the, 19th century. Now Tudor has produced a new version of the very popular Black Bay 58 with a case made of sterling silver. It's available right now, but nobody knows how it really looks like because it's still without its key feature, the look of used silver. Let's go over the basics. Pure watch, 3 hands, case diameter is 39 millimeters, thickness is 13, lug width 20. It has a screw-down crown and a unidirectional bezel with an aluminium insert, sapphire crystal, exhibition case back, and it's waterproof up to 200 meters. Inside works the in-house caliber MT5400, COSC certified with 27 joules, 28,800 beats, and wow, 70 hours power reserve. The watch comes on a nice leather strap with contrast stitching or on a NATO strap, both with silver buckles. The price is 3,600 euros and so pretty much in the regular region of Tudor. So let's begin with the material. As said, back in the 19th century, pretty common for pocket watches, and in the 20s of the 20th century, still common for wristwatches. My Doobie and Schaldenbrand here is an homage to that time, made of silver, but very different in style and size, as you can see. It's covered with rhodium, a super pricey and luxurious material which was used to prevent patina. It's kind of strange that you choose a material but then you don't want to let people see its properties. But back then silver was just a normal base metal. Tudor instead wants us to see patina because this watch case is brushed, and the tiny scratches of a brush enlarge the surface of a metal so that the patina has an easy game to, well, not exactly shine, but to make an impression. Critics now may say that they try to create the next trend after bronze, and probably those critics are right. The watch is not limited, they really mean it. But on the other hand, I think a Tudor 925 will look pretty exciting in 25 to 30 years when it's worn. Patina and signs of usage, dents, scratches. I mean, please look at the watch and confirm that it cries for rough duty on the wrist. Same applies to bronze. It's just a shame to baby such watches. They are designed to display the time with their hands and with the metal of their cases. Now let's have a look at the dial. The color, please polish your French now, is taupe. Taupe, so something between brown, grey and beige. Boring alone, but great to create contrast. Note that the contrast between the typical Tudor snowflake hand and the massive indices is almost as strong as it was in case of a black dial, but here it has more life in it. The other measurements and specs like crown, bezel, logo, etc. are pretty much unchanged. The case is a smidgen thicker to make room for an exhibition case back, but that's it. Focus here lays clearly on the material silver. Crazy, isn't it? This picture here is almost dull, and I bet the first watches will look not very special. But believe me, this thing is on my list to purchase in 5 years or so, or 10. This Tudor really needs more time. So much for this episode. Upcoming Friday I cover the watches and wonders fair a bit more, share my opinion about certain models. So Friday, April the 16th, see you then.